2018 comes in a very low price with a lack of features compared to the iPad Pro, which is much more expensive that has a lot more features. So, which one's more worth it? Let's go ahead and compare the both. So, without further ado, let's get started.
Tell me, baby, what have I done?
So before we actually start comparing the iPad Pro and the 2018 iPad, let me just say, what is new on the new iPad? There's just really two things. One, the new iPad is much faster and it comes in an A10 Fusion chip, which is actually the same chip as the iPhone 7. And of course, what everybody's talking about is Apple Pencil support. You will now be able to use your Apple Pencil in the most affordable iPad yet, which was one of the things that I love about Apple doing this. People deserve to use the Apple Pencil. Students needed to use the Apple Pencil. I just thought that was awesome, and adding the Apple Pencil in the education event that Apple holds, I just thought that was amazing. So what's the difference between the 2018 iPad and the iPad Pro? Because the price difference is a lot. I mean, maybe some of the features or most of the features that the iPad Pro has, maybe you just don't really care about them. So if you're thinking about buying an iPad, maybe the 2018 very cheap iPad, maybe it's the perfect fit for you. So if you like watching Netflix, if you like watching movies, on the iPad Pro, it's gonna have stereo speakers, so it's gonna bring you a much better sound. Whatever way you're holding the iPad Pro, it's going to blow your mind how good it sounds. Instead, with the 2018 iPad, there's only speakers right here, and there are no on the top. If you guys go ahead and check out, there's speakers on the top on the iPad Pro and on the bottom. So the speakers, they're just louder and better on the iPad Pro. Another thing that the iPad Pro has and the 2018 iPad doesn't is that the iPad Pro has a laminated display. Now, Nikki, what is a laminated display? Everybody is literally talking about it. Well, basically, if you guys go ahead and check this out, the iPad Pro, the screen, I don't know if you guys can appreciate it with my camera, but the screen is literally right there. It's on top of the glass. It feels like it's right there. But when you look at the 2018 iPad, which by the way, if you guys have never compared both iPads in hand, you guys won't really notice it. But the difference is big. On the 2018 iPad, it feels like the screen is under the screen. It feels like it's sunken under. A lot of people are freaking out. To be honest, for the price of the 2018 iPad, it's fine. Really, if the iPad was like super expensive, if the iPad Pro didn't have a laminated display, I would understand. But people freaking out how there's no laminated display on a $300 iPad, which is super affordable, I don't see why people would complain about it. But yes, you can really notice the difference if you have an iPad Pro. The iPad Pro also has a True Tone display. Now, what does that mean? Well, if you take the iPad Pro, for example, in a sunny day that it's kind of warm, the iPad Pro, the display, will turn a little bit warm. If you're inside of a room that's kind of, the light is kind of more cold, well, it will adapt to the cold. So basically, a True Tone display adapts to the lighting that you're in. To be honest, it's a feature that you kind of forget about. Well, once they take it out from the iPad, once I received the 2018 iPad and it wasn't there, and I was like in a really warm room and the display was just normal, I noticed it a lot. Once you have it, you can't live without it. The refresh rate of the iPad Pro is at 120 Hertz. Now, the iPad Pro just runs buttery smooth. I mean, it's super buttery smooth, and it's great. The iPad, the 2018 iPad, it doesn't have a 120 refresh rate, so you're gonna notice it. It's not as smooth. The iPad Pro, it just feels, the refresh rate on this, it's just amazing. And the 2018 iPad doesn't have it, which is fine. And this last feature is honestly the game changer for me, which is this, the iPad Pro Smart Keyboard. You can't connect Apple's beautiful smart keyboard on the 2018 iPad. But if you're a person that just doesn't type essays, which doesn't really type emails, you will be fine with it. But for me, for example, I type a bunch of emails, so that's a big changer. So anyways, guys, that's all the features. Now, which one should you buy? To be honest, that's all up to you. As I said, me, for example, I type a lot of emails, so I kind of need that keyboard. I'm replying to emails all day. I'm answering on social media for you guys all day. I use my keyboard a lot. Now, guys, the stereo speakers, the laminated display, the True Tone display, the 120 Hertz, the iPad Pro also has 4 gigs of RAM, which is a big difference against the 2018 iPad. But the thing is, are all of these features worth it to you? Do you guys really want a laminated display, stereo speakers? Do you guys really want that 120 Hertz display? For me, I mean, of course, the iPad Pro, as I said, I need the keyboard, but for me, the 120 Hertz marks a difference while drawing, for example. It's all up to a matter of preference and money. If you guys have the money, of course, go for the iPad Pro because it's a much better device. but you're still getting a really, really good iPad for $300. The 2018 iPad, honestly, it also comes in this beautiful gold color. It's a great iPad. If you guys are looking for just an iPad to just surf the web, watch videos, which is honestly what I do the most on my iPad, go for the 2018 iPad. With the 2018 iPad, you will of course be able to answer FaceTimes, use your camera to write notes, check the news, draw with the Apple Pencil. You're still going to be able to write notes and draw and do whatever you want with the Apple Pencil, which is great. Of course, you're still going to be able to reply to emails. Of course, you're going to use the touchscreen keyboard, which is honestly I'm not a big fan of, but you're still gonna do a lot of stuff with the iPad Pro. And if you're a student, this is gonna blow your mind. So anyways, wrapping up the video, concluding the video, which one's better, the iPad 2018 or the iPad Pro? It's all a matter of preference. For me, of course, I'm gonna choose the iPad Pro, which, by the way, Apple has just been killing it recently with both iPads, with iOS 11. I mean, you can do so much on your iPad now. I do all of my daily life on my iPad. I just use my iMac to edit videos. All the rest, I just do it on my iPad. By the way, I know I can edit videos on my iPad, and yes, I have checked out LumaFusion. They actually sent me a code to download the app for free. It's an amazing app, and I really want to actually edit this video on the iPad, so this video is going to be edited on the iPad. I do so much on my iPad. So, any iPad that you get, you guys will just have an amazing time with it. The iPad, I'm such a big fan of the iPad. So yeah guys, that's pretty much it for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below which one is better, the 2018 iPad or the iPad Pro. As I said, 2018, much more affordable, really good iPad still. iPad Pro still is great, much better than the 2018 iPad, but of course at a much higher price. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below, so don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff, and I will see you in the next one.